Hello, you Dirty Potters. How are you today? This is the very first challenge mode video. This playlist was specifically made for you guys to step out of your comfort zone and challenge you to grow your artistic skills. I think I speak for many people when I say I'm very tired of going to arts and crafts festivals and seeing that one person at the table who's been making cups and bowls for some 20 odd years, only to never grow out of that stagnant phase. So in lieu of that, I've made this playlist. It's called Challenge Mode, and it's specifically made to make people step out of their comfort zones. But there's a twist to this. Each and every challenge has a different set of alternating rules. Not only that, each and every time, it's most likely going to be a different challenge. Although today, it's going to be a very simple challenge to start off with. Firstly, and most likely from this point on, I'm going to tell you how difficult the challenge is going to be, the prize of the challenge, and the parameters of the challenge. Now, the rules and parameters are going to change every time. They're not going to stay stagnant. This forces you guys to not get used to a system of grading so that not everybody can do the same thing over and over and over again, because, well, to be honest with you, that's the exact opposite of what I want you guys to do. I want you to try different things. Now, before I go over the actual rules and parameters of this challenge, I would like to firstly say that this is not a clay-only contest. You may make these bowls out of bronze, steel, wood, glass. You can even make them out of other materials such as resin if you would like. This is not a clay-only thing. I will even accept painted pictures of bowls if you would like. These challenges are not limited to that of a clay artist. You may do anything that does not interfere with the parameters of this challenge. Yes, there will be some challenges where you are not allowed to use glass, although that is not this one. Before we get into the difficulty of this challenge and what I expect from this challenge, I would like to say that I will be posting the same exact rules not only on my Discord, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter. I will post them on any other social media accounts that people can share and look at, just in case you need to look over them again. And this is going to be quite a long challenge. Each and every challenge is most likely going to get a month and a little bit more time in order to complete said challenge. I understand that not a lot of you have quick access to a kiln, a wheel, or equipment that you might need on a regular basis, and some of us only go to our studios about once a week whenever we have spare time. Because of that, everyone will most likely be receiving a month to a month and a half worth of time in order to complete this challenge and send me proof that it is you and that you have completed the challenge. At the end of this challenge, there will be one winner and there will be one honorary mention. But Dante, who's gonna grade it? I myself am most likely going to grade it, along with a couple of other experienced potters as well. You are kidding yourself if you think I am not only going to not pay, but call a master craftsman or a master craftsperson down here in order to grade your 1-star bowl. You are insane. I'm going to grade it. You will be okay. The world won't end. With all of that being said, today's challenge is a 1-star challenge, and it is extremely simple for our first video. This challenge is to simply make a bowl. Ironically, the prize for this will also be a 1-star low tier prize. It will be a bowl that I made, and it's a bowl that many of you have asked me for. It is this bowl, which is the bowl that has John Britt's Copper Oxidation Red on it. Seeing as this is just a 1-star challenge, I thought it would be appropriate to give the most common and 1-star prize of them all, which is my own artwork. Each and every time we go up in tiers, you'll most likely get something a little more valuable. Some people will get glaze recipes, some people will get tools, some people will usually get things that will help them with their own artwork. The prizes will change each and every time. There will not always be a piece of ceramic artwork. There are two things you need to do in order to be entered into this challenge. Number one, whenever you post it onto your social media accounts, you need to use the hashtag Dirty Potter Challenge. This makes it very easy for me to look it up on different social medias. And number two, either within that hashtag or personally posted on my own accounts, you need to be sending me proof that you are the one that actually made it. I understand it would be very, very easy for somebody to not only go to Walmart, but also take a piece of their friend's artwork and post a picture of themselves next to the bowl just like this and say it was them who made it. I plan on being very thorough about this. That means I would like to see the bottom of your bowl. That means I would prefer a video of you making your bowl, and I would like to see your face. Along with that video, I would also like your name and how long you've been doing your artwork. Do not, and I repeat, do not send me a singular picture of one item without proof that you are making it, or without your signature, or something that involves you crafting your actual bowl. If you do that, I will immediately disqualify you. I'm coming down hard on these cheaters. On top of that, we are not going to have any ringers. So we're not gonna get John the Potter, we're not gonna get John Britt, we're not gonna get Hishing, we're not gonna get Tim C. They can always enter the project if they want to, they can always enter the challenge if they want to, but if they submit work, we'll most likely show it, although they will most likely not be winning any of the challenges. This is to step people out of their comfort zones. This is not for professionals to revalidate through the community how good they are at their artwork. This is specifically to get people out of their comfort zone, not to stroke your ego. The expectations for this challenge specifically are that you make a functional bowl. What I mean by functional is that I am looking for a finished product. That means you made it, dried it out, trimmed it, put it in the bisque, took it back out, glazed it, and it came out as a completely finished product, ready to be used by human beings. Please do not send me pictures of a greenware bowl that you threw in one day. I will ignore it. You are allowed to use almost any technique with the exception of slip casting. You must have a trimmed bowl with the bottom and your signature somewhere on the bowl. You are allowed to make the bowl out of almost any material, although if this is taken too far and someone makes a little tiny paper bowl and gives it to me and says it's functional, I will most likely ignore that as well. Aside from not slip casting the bowl itself, there is no limitation on adding things that have been slip casted to the bowl. So if you want to make a handle or if you want to make any sculptures on it and add it to it, there's no limitation on that, that's fine. The bowl itself may not be slip cast. You can even use Giffen grips if you want to. There is also no size restriction on the bowl. The bowl can be as big or as small as you want it to be, but I do need to see the bowl in its entirety when you send me proof. That means the sides, the bottom with your signature, and the inside and edges of the bowl. I would like to view the entire bowl, as I will most likely not be there in person to see the bowl. Again, I am expecting a lot of you to send me video proof along with your name and a little bit of information on yourself, or at least a lot of pictures of you making this bowl. And because of that, please be careful of what you put in the background of your videos. Most likely you will leave some stuff in the background, and you should most likely clear that space. Be wary that you do not put any personal information on the internet that will most likely last forever and ever. This is my way of saying be careful with the information that you put out on the internet that is a little bit too personal. I will also be warning you guys every single week how much time we have left for the challenge mode, and it will also be put on the announcement page on my Discord. No matter where you follow me, you will most likely see the amount of time you have left, the rules and parameters, and you'll most likely see what the rules are going to be as far as the stagnant rules and not just the changing rules every single time. Please keep in mind there is one main restriction when it comes to winning this challenge mode. I understand that there are people who watch these videos that are out of America and Canada, and because of that, it's going to be quite difficult to send you this bowl. Last time I checked, it was about $100 to send something to Germany. Even if you are the winner of the challenge mode, if you live simply too far or too out of the way for me to send you something to the point where it would cost over $100 to send you something, I will most likely not send you anything. But Dante, when I went to my local post office, I sent something to America from here, and it wasn't that much money. I'm not sure the way your postal office prices work, and each and every time somebody tells me it's not that much money when I did it, I constantly go back to the post office and tell them the same thing you told me, only for them to look at me dead in the face and go, they either don't know what they're talking about, misnamed the price, or they lied to you. And no amount of arguing with them will change that price, so please don't be that guy. I will also @ the winner on multiple different social media accounts, and if you do not respond back within 1 month's time, the prize not only goes to no one for that month, but it will stack with the next person. That means the next person who wins the challenge will most likely get the last prize as well. So weirdly enough, it's kinda to the next person's benefit if you don't pick up your prize. Starting now, you have 1 month and 1 week to complete this challenge mode and post it on any social media with the hashtag Dirty Potter Challenge. I hope you guys have a good day and good luck with your challenge. Shame on you, macho shithead. One major suggestion I have to those of you who don't usually make bowls or are going into the studio just for a little bit to try and make this bowl. Please make more than 1 bowl. Make at least 5 bowls and pick your favorite one. Please don't put all your eggs into one basket.